I became enamored with the Amazon River while I was down there. It's the largest thing I've ever seen in my life that moved, like a living being. So we were the first ones to go source to sea from the most distant source of the Amazon. So after that, I had to find something else that hadn't been done. We were the first to kayak the entire Volga River, the longest river in Europe, almost 2,200 miles. After that, started looking around for something else to do. So that's when I started paying attention to the Northwest Passage. I noticed some guys that attempted to kayak the passage on several occasions. And so I started reading up about these fellas and then the history of the passage, from McClure and Franklin and so forth, and just found it very interesting. Then I started reading more about the changes in the environment, the water, the land, global climate change that's having an impact on the passage. And I thought, well, shoot, on one side that's bad that the passage is melting, but on the other end, this is an opportunity for us to get another, first under our belt when it comes to long distance expeditions. And so from that point on, about 4 or 5 years ago, I started planning this expedition to kayak the entire Northwest Passage. The Northwest Passage is defined by the group of islands in the Canadian Arctic that lie between Baffin Bay on the east and the Beaufort Sea on the west. Any way that anybody can make it through these islands, that's the passage. The difference is notable because of the climate change, which leads us to why we're doing this now and why we're able to do it now. What used to be frozen over is now completely open. Once the Northwest Passage is open to shipping on a predictable basis, it is going to open up commercial shipping like you wouldn't believe. It's right now fairly pristine. It's a beautiful area. So we have a rare opportunity to see what it's going to look like before it turns into a superhighway.